City of Orgies by Walt Whitman, 1819 to 1892. City of orgies, walks and joys, city whom that I have lived and sung in your midst will one day make you illustrious. Not the pageants of you, not your shifting tableaus, your spectacles repay me. Not the interminable rows of your houses, nor the ships at the wharves, nor the processions in the streets, nor the bright windows with goods in them, nor to converse with learned persons, or bear my share in the soiree or feast. Not those, but as I pass, O Manhattan, your frequent and swift flash of eyes offering me love, offering response to my own, these repay me. Lovers, continual lovers, only repay me. Okay, this is a poem by Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman is from New York. He grew up in Brooklyn. Let's see, he left school at the age of 11 and worked as a journalist and in many other fields. So what's this about? Well, when you see the title City of Orgies, it sounds like it's very, very critical, very critical. This is a poem about New York City. But although it starts City of Orgies, the use of this word orgies is not saying, it's not calling it Sin City. It's not saying that this is, it's full of immorality. I think the word orgies is saying wild excess. Perhaps it's saying that the city goes too far, that this is wild abandon. This is not Sin City. This is not immorality. So City of Orgies, walks and joys. And I think this poem, it's saying that yes, it's talking about why he loves the city, and it's saying that personal relationships are much more important to him than fleeting pleasures and fleeting joys. And the money that you can make, the superficial things that happen in this city, they don't bring him fulfillment. They don't satisfy. Yes, these things might be impressive and grand. They might be orgiastic almost, but these things pass. These things don't have spirit. This is just enjoyment of a moment. It's biting into some food that tastes good, and this is something that is a moment, but this is not what fills him. I think it's also talking about the commercialism, the materialism of the city, and he's not saying it's bad. I think he's saying it's not a bad thing, but that is not what satisfies him. So, City of Orgies, walks and joys, city that I have lived and sung in your midst will one day make you illustrious. So, city of different things. I have lived in you. I've lived in you, city, and the fact that I have lived in you will one day will bring you fame. And not the pageants of you, not your shifting tableaus, your spectacles repay me. So now he starts with a whole load of knots, of negatives to begin with. And he's saying, not the pageants of you, not the massive spectacles, not your shifting tableaus, your different scenes of things, your spectacles, repay me. So, I'm not repaid by all of the different scenes. He's not saying he doesn't like these, but this isn't the important thing for me. This isn't what makes me feel you are an illustrious city, that you are illustrious to have me. Not the interminable rows of your houses, nor the ships at the wharves. So, and it's not the huge throng of people, the huge number of people. It's not all of the trade and industry and money. Not the procession in the streets, nor the bright windows with goods in them, nor all of the different things you can buy, all of the beautiful things that there are. Not to converse with learned persons, or bear my share in the soiree or feast. So it's not talking with erudite people, with intelligent people. It's not doing my part at the party, playing my role at the party, doing what I think is necessary at a party. Not those. So in this he's saying that, okay, these things are interesting. Yeah, it's interesting, all of the pageants, all of the shifting tableaus, the spectacles, all of the people, the ships and the merchandise, the processions in the streets, the bright shop windows, talking with the people, being part of the throng and talking to people. So all of these things are nice, they're interesting, but they're not what make you special. Not those. So not these things. But as I pass, O Manhattan, your frequent and swift flash of eyes offering me love, offering response to my own. So my connection is much more personal. These repay. So it's almost like he's saying that he feels that the city loves him. There's a swift flash of love, and that the city looks at him with love, and he feels loved by the city, and all this is the feeling that repays him, that rewards him for being in Manhattan, for being there. It's the fact that he feels loved by the city. He feels an emotional connection with it. Not all of the individual little bits. Lovers, continual lovers, only repay me. So he feels that the city loves him, and the city loves him over time. But this goes to a much deeper level as well, because he's saying that individual relationships with individual people over a long period of time is the important thing. That a long-term relationship, long-term love with someone, his long-term love of the city, or the city's long-term love of him, this is what is important. It's not the individual moments, it's the whole thing. And this is what brings him fulfillment. This is what repays him for the time he spends in the city. So he's saying that personal connections are what really matters. He's not interested in the the superficial activities of the city. Yes, he is interested in them. Yes, they're fun, but they're not the core element. There's something in a moment, in going to social events, but he values the emotional connection that he has made with the city, the love and understanding that comes from him and from the city to him, and this is what truly repays him for being in the city. So this is what he truly loves about New York. It's talking about his connection, his love of the city, and it's saying that being intimate with people, knowing people intimately, this is much more valuable than individual actions, superficial entertainment. This is much more valuable than material possessions. It's about a personal connection and an emotional reaction. Yes, he says that it's a city of orgies. It's a city of superficial things. There are thousands of superficial things, but the thing that's important is his feeling of love, that, or his feeling that the city loves him, the emotional intimacy with the city. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. City of Orgies by Walt Whitman.